Hello, I have returned. But you should know that I've been gone for a minute. So this is going to be a surprise to me, just as like you. Okay, I mean, I have looked at it and I'm sure when it comes back. Anyway, let's get going. I do know that this is a part two. Watch the first Daily Donna because you've got the star, your hopes and your dreams, and listening to one's needs in balance. Well, you have never been more you than you have been in your life, right? And your star, it's a change because your priority used to be taking care of others. So you are directly, them or me. What about my hopes and dreams? Okay, I can't stop taking care of them. I'm responsible to them, right? But what about me? You see what I'm saying? And then we move on to the Knight of Wands, dun 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 dun, taking care of him or taking care of me. And caring, what's that say? Changing, holding off taking care of you because you're taking care of him. What about me? Cutting him off. You're not going to open that door, right? The apology changes a lot. Watch the other video. This is definitely a part two. I mean, here's our first player. Now, one moment, please. Why? Move this stuff. Oh, there's the world. The completion of a cycle. Time for me. Take it to. Did we look under here? Oh, yes. Take care of me or take care of you. What's that say? Generosity and abundance. Well, you always give too much. You can't do it. You can't do it. You just can't open that door. Your cup is empty. You've been holding it off. You need to do for you, not him. Do for you, not him. Look, the apology changed everything, right? And you are enthusiastically looking for options that would help him, that doesn't include giving him your money, teach a man to fish, or stretching yourself out of reasonable. You stretched yourself all out of shape. There was nothing that you wouldn't do. Used to be. I mean, you did all of it, everything under the sun to try to make this successful, just to have him sabotage it because he can't act right. Now you know you can't trust him. Okay, so there we are. Oh, I put it in the wrong place. Alrighty, and I haven't looked. Oh my God, I haven't looked. Oh my God, I wish I had looked. There he is, the boulder in your stream. Okay, girl, there's one. Then there's the other. I told you this was old party, and there you are stuck in the middle. What about you? What about your hopes and your dreams? Oh, I can give a fuck. I'm gonna cut everybody off. Inspiration, hope. You thought he was the answer to your problem. Yeah. That's what it was supposed to be like, and everybody would have been hunky-dory. You thought he was the man that you needed, the shield that you required, the support, your huntsman, your knight in shining armor. But, my dear, you turned a knight into a king, and he does not. I'm not saying anything bad about him, although there's plenty I could. What I'm saying is that you set a task for him that was insurmountable. He would never have been able to do the task. It was not the job for him. You gave him a job that wasn't his. Are you married to him? Invisibility, evasion, escape. This is definitely old party. This is definitely playing XYZ. Lots of hard work. You put so much work into this to be the man. You, the man behind the curtain. He was the curtain. To see behind the veil. To see his truth. What's that say? You became invisible you became the man behind the curtain. Well, what curtain are you behind now? Has the veil thinned? You put in all this work. The King of Swords, you can see clearly you had a plan. You've got a plan. A plan to start a new plan. A new plan. Oh my God, there you are. It's business as usual. A new plan. Still waiting. You feeling like a mushroom. Everybody keeps you in the dark and feeds you shit. Learn from past mistakes. Well, will you ever? What will you? We're going to have a look at that. Okay, we'll have a look at that. What will you do differently? Because we want to know. We'd sure like to know. Let me get this out right now before I forget it. If I lay it on the table, maybe I won't. We'd like to know. Let me give it a couple here. Anyway, you're in union with yourself, and both sides are skeptical. I don't even know what that was. Ooh. One more. All right. See, that's what every deck gets, more or less. And then it gets set up like that. That's just the way it is. What we got on the bottom? Oh, happy day. You could do it on your own. Happy day. Cut them off. I'll do it on my own. Better off on my own, too. You chuckles. Chuckles. You think you're so fucking funny? No, sir, you are not. All right. We're reading with Hanson Roberts. Okay. What about my hopes and dreams? My cup is empty. I'm cutting you off. Better on my own. Here we go. The boulder in your stream. Inspiration and hope. Oh, you thought he was the answer to your problems. And that everybody could be happy. That he would fix it. Justice. He'd make you straighten up and act right. Oh my God, you love them both. Love them both. A deep knowing that he was the man for the job. That this is what you would do. It was your best idea ever. The best plan. And against all odds, you thought that it might work. This man does not move forward. This man says no. He's sturdy, but he doesn't do. He has no insight. Not really. He resists it. He could have a lot more, but he doesn't want to. But you thought he was your knight in shining armor. You thought he was the answer to your problem, sturdy and stable, steadfast and true. And with him, you would straighten out your other problem and you'd be happy. Or, wait a minute. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Was it in the other reading? Yeah. Oh, no, it was right here. That's the truth. First one and then the other. Oh, my God. The truth. And a stability that would support you in your endeavors, your plan. Man behind the curtain. You hid behind him. You did. Defensive. Well, you knew that you were weak. You knew you couldn't do it alone. You thought you found the right one for the job. You couldn't do it. But you had to go through someone else to get the job done. The Hierophant. I keep wanting to talk about thin veils, invisibility, and a veil of invisibility. You had to go through someone else to get the job done. You had to have a veil of invisibility. A higher calling. You were called the Emperor. The Nine of Cups. We know who he grows up to be. A cry for help. You thought that you were up to this. This was risk, plan. You put yourself at risk, but you were healthy enough to do it, to see behind the veil, to be secure enough with yourself to shower all the attention on this person when you're the man behind the curtain. He's the curtain, and you can't be seen, all in order to take care of this constant crisis. So much work you've put into it. You can clearly see that you're the man behind the curtain. They don't even know all your plans, all your thoughts, all that you've done without, in the name of this success that you have to achieve by some hidden means. Can't approach it outright if you it just won't act right. Seven of Swords, that you have to resort to such lies. Your will is indomitable, and though you started out on the road to truth, it led you nowhere, right? You have no problem lying to get, and that's sort of what you're doing here, because you're puppeteering him to get the job done that you couldn't get done. And it's a new plan. There you are, play business as usual. Let me read this. It says, learn from past mistakes. Well, have you? New plan. Show me the new plan. Because this is also your thoughts. Your thought is it a new plan? Is it about you now? Or is it another plan XYZ, because this, and by this I mean that, has always been your star in your hopes and dreams. But here we have better on your own. Cut you off, better on my own. Okay. The change, well, choice was made for me, Spirit says. Shut up. Which way am I going to flip this, Donna? Which way do you want to take it? Should it be like this? I was thinking it'd be upside down. Upside down. Two of Cups. You're cutting it off. You're beginning again. A different plan. Please. Please. Oh, Hermit. Well, you're going to think about it. You don't have a plan yet, but what you're doing right now does not include them. Okay? Queen of Swords. You're like, yeah, get the hell out. I'll call you in a couple of months. I'm not interested in this right now. I don't want to. But I'm on. And the realization of that. Now here's our last turned leaf. Ace of Cups, you and your great big heart, is leaving. Yeah, it's first one and then the other. It's everybody out. Trust and letting go. You're like, I release you. I'm breaking up. I am solo. I am sovereign. I am alone. Why are you still here? Why do I need a restraining order? Do I have to tell you not to come around? Okay. Because it's on to the next thing. The secret mystery. You're listening to your guts. You're nested. You are firmly entrenched in this. Well, I don't know. It's not very often. I think you are freeing yourself. I think the apology changed a lot, but it's not the same. And your requirements are also different. And you still require solitude, but it's healthy. It's much healthier, and it's also first one and then the other. Communication? No. You're open to it, but you're not. I still care about you. I said, I'm going to set you free. I'm freeing myself. I ain't going to ask you about every little thing. I ain't going to listen to all your bullshit at the end of the day. Communication with clear intent and less of it. Letting go of sharing your day with them. Because your cup overflows and they would still siphon off of you if you did. And you're doing other stuff. You are doing other stuff. You're creating a whole new life for yourself. And the communication could be you and God getting in alignment with yourself, a higher, the big guy, right? Because what about me? The veil thins to see a higher path, to take a higher path. Okay, spirits, summary, and advice. It's the Five of Pentacles. Your advice is to seek help. Ask for help where you need it. Because you could use some luck. You could use some help. You could use a win. You need better health. You need improved finances and recovery. God helps those who help themselves. Seek. Ask for the help that you need. Because we want to be moving away from this financial hardship, struggle, lack of faith, rejection, and sickness. We want to recover. Okay, what this is the Five of Pentacles reversed, and it is recovery from a past betrayal. So you've freed yourself from this dude not fulfilling his part of the bargain, which was he dropped the ball. You free yourself, you free him. No more siphoning. You leaving this, no more. We are separate. We are separate. You heal yourself. Communication with God, a higher self. The hidden keys. Put things together piece by piece to reveal the bigger picture. You were always free. The door was always unlocked. Or at any way you locked yourself in there, you've always had the key. And you free yourself, you've opened that door. Now, let me talk about doors for a minute, because in the other reading I was talking about how the apology changed everything, but it also opened that door. It opened that door. And remember why you shut it. Don't you... The apology changed everything, but it's not the same. It can never be the same. You expect a miracle? You think that can be the same? You think you can heal the past? Well, you've come a long way. Take the hammer off. This is so much more than anyone thought would happen. Let go of it. Give it to God. Focus on you. Your greatest good. The greatest good for all. You can expect a miracle. You can hope for a miracle. Prepare for the worst and heal yourself. Badger, endurance. Whatever you seek, your tenacity and faith will be paying off. Know that no matter the temporary outer conditions, you will manifest your desires in divine timing and in the form that is best for you. Give it to God. Let go of it. Where you are right now is where you are supposed to be. I'm sorry, let me start that over. I'm talking like I'm channeling William Shatner. Where you are right now is where, well, it's because of that comma there. Where you are right now is where you are supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and take it for what it is. Who wrote this? You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. You know, you've got high emotions right now, and this is really got some high anxiety going on. Just retain your composure. And don't jump to anyone else's tune. Right? Because you're Tina Turner. What is that song? Proud Mary? Proud Mary. Oh my God. What is wrong with me? Okay. What is meant for you won't pass you by. You will never have to force something that is truly meant to be. Trust in the perfection of divine timing and allow your life to unfold as it should. Whatever comes, let it go. Let it come. Whatever goes, let it go. I think it's more appropriate to compare you to the life of Tina Turner than the song of Proud Mary. Freedom. Man behind the curtain. Make of this what you will. I can't figure it out. This is very definitely old story. And if you're confused, it's because it's so old story that I'm going to start making chapters out of it, because this is a story I know, and if I've skipped over something, because I'm sorry. You can go back and find it. Started with the John and Martha Chronicles. John and Martha and Harold in the basement. And it's something else too. It's something else. Oh, I forgot to turn it off. Okay. Leave it in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.